Cesc, thanks so much for joining us. If you could kick off, please, just by telling us why we're here and tell us about the Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Rent-A-Player promotion that you're here to talk about.
No, it's interesting for the Rent-A-Player because we have the possibility, the opportunity, to meet people that love football, that they want to be part of the project, of the moment, and experience, new things. I didn't play for 8 months since I retired, so it will be also important for me to put the boots back on and have some fun and hopefully win the game as well.
You look in good shape, so I mean, how you be looking forward to playing again?
No, I'm okay. I'm maintaining myself good. Not so much because I train, because I don't have too much time, but I try to eat well, and I think at the end of the day, that's what matters the most.
It's going to be around the Europa League final as well, of course, something you won as a player. Any memories from that, and how do you think this year's Europa League is shaping up? There's some interesting teams through to the last four.
Yeah, I think the Europa League is growing. Every year you get the opportunity to watch better and better games, better clubs, either not making it through the league the year before or getting knocked out of the Champions League group stage. So it's a competition that is growing 100%. You see a lot of quality, good teams in it, good players, good coaches. So yeah, I've been impressed with a couple of games. And then also my pick for the win this year, I think it will be Bayern Leverkusen, and we should pay attention as well to Atalanta because they are a very difficult team to play against. They go man to man, the whole pitch. They're very, very physical. They make it very difficult to play against them. So let's see.
Okay, well, while you're in predicting mood, we're standing here talking in London as some big matches in the Premier League this week with Chelsea going to Arsenal. We're in West London, two of your former clubs, and North London derby at the weekend. How do you see the title race unfolding now as we get near the end?
Well, two massive games for Arsenal, that's for sure. They need 2 wins. They need to keep the momentum. They need to keep the pressure up. Last year they struggled a little bit in moments like this. So I think they have matured. They have learned. They have the experience of what happened last year, and a strong team will grow from it. And I think this year they are ready to show that.
Do you see similarities between when you were playing for Arsenal, young team, looking like they could win the league, 08, 09, and then faded towards the end? Young players like Saka and Martinelli and so on?
Yeah, well, in a way, we had a couple of years, yes, that we went very, very close. It's not an excuse, but we did have some very bad injuries. I remember the Flaminis, the Leps, the Rosicki's, Van Persie's. At the end of, when you lose 3 or 4 big players like this, important in a young team, you will always struggle. So hopefully this doesn't happen to Arsenal this year, and they can still compete for the title till the end.
And I know it said you didn't win the league with Arsenal, but you were almost a member of that invincible team, weren't you, really? Because you made your debut there that season, but you didn't actually play any Premier League matches. Do you feel like an invincible?
Well, it's not fair to say that I won it, but I did feel part of it in a way because I was every day with them. I was changing with them. I was training every day with them. I played 3 games, I think, in the Cup. I went to the Champions League as well on the bench. So did I feel part of it? Yes, because I was involved in everything they did. And I want to believe that I did my part, in the training sessions to try to raise the level in whatever part I could, making my name inside the team. But of course, I cannot say that I won it because I didn't play, but feeling part of it, yes, I did feel part of it.
And what would it mean to you sort of emotionally if Arsenal were to achieve a title, a win this season?
Well, it would be fantastic because that means that the club is where they deserve. They belong to compete, which they are already doing for the last 2 years, which is already a big thing after a couple of years where maybe Arsenal was not competing, till the very end of the season. So no, I'm delighted for them. I know what they are building in there, starting from Edu, from the owners obviously, and Mikel throughout the whole team. They're doing very well, and I'm very happy for them.
Mikel's had a fantastic impact on the club, not just the first team, but the whole culture of Arsenal.
Yeah.
How's he regarded in Spain as a coach?
Well, the thing is that he's never played really there. He played for Real Sociedad a little bit, a year, not much. That he's never managed there. So, it's a little bit unfair to say anything because, when you've been part of a country, you know, competing as a player or as a coach. People kind of have seen you, you know, followed you for a long period of time. With Mikel, it's not been like that because, as you know, obviously they followed the Premier League. But normally when in Spain you follow the Premier League, obviously not everybody, but you follow Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Man United, Liverpool. You know, he was playing for Everton, no disrespect at all, but you know, it's not something that goes into the headlines every single day. Then when he went to Arsenal, obviously he made a big step regarding the recognition he was getting in Spain. And I think slowly people are understanding and seeing what he's doing, and obviously respecting it a lot. And I think in Spain now he's seen as one of the best coaches.
When you left Arsenal, you were regarded as one of the best players in the country here quite comfortably. Did you have to prove yourself again when you went to Barcelona because you'd been away for so many years?
In a way, but I do believe that in football, the yesterday doesn't count. It's about what you do today, what you do in the future. You always have to prove. It's funny when I hear people, no, you have nothing to prove. I don't agree at all. You always have something to prove. Even if Messi, you know, he went to the MLS, he still needs to deliver because people are expecting the best from him every single day. So for me, you always need to prove for yourself, for people, and try to show that you're the best that you can.
Although in the Premier League now, you can't drop a point and still be in the title race, can you?
Yeah, no, in the Premier League, it's fantastic, it's phenomenal. I think already for a few years, especially between Liverpool and Manchester City, that they went toe-to-toe until the very end, a couple of years. Also Arsenal last year, a little bit in the mixed until the last 5-6 games. So for a change, to see three teams, you know, fighting for the Premier League until the very end, it will be beautiful.
Just finally, thanks very much for your time. Will you get to go to any of these Arsenal games? Will you be working at them or getting along to
this last couple? No, unfortunately, I'm working, but I will be right behind the TV for sure.
Okay, Cesc, thanks very much for your
time. No worries, thank you.